هدايا صاحي كي تستريح وغص الدعاء.
Bismillah, wassalatu wassalam ala man la nabiyya ba'da. All praises is indeed due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the nourisher, the sustainer, the capacitated master of creation. Lovely viewers, I welcome you once again to my YouTube channel, Soldiers of Islam Media, with the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, today's video is a reaction video that I think I have to make because it's a video about Khalifa. Khalifa is a social media influencer on Facebook, especially on Facebook. He has been making video, especially to defend Islam and even support Islam, like people who need help. His channel it has always been to help to the deprived society, and also if anybody is attacking Islam in any way, he always come out to talk. So kudos to him, he has been doing well. I've seen a video recently that he made, and he was attacking one comedian in Nigeria. I guess they call him Alhaji. Yes, most people who are on social media, they might come across this gentleman who has been dressing like an Arab man. Because there's something I want to say about the video. That is why I'm saying he has been dressing like an Arab man. Now, Khalifa on Peace Dawa Media has made some serious warnings, sent some serious warning to him about his dressing, and he's tarnishing the image of Islam. So I want us to watch the video, then you see my comment on that video. So without wasting much time, let's play the video and see.
This message goes to the so-called comedian called Alhaji Musa on YouTube and Facebook. This guy is tarnishing the image of Islam. And a lot of Muslims are following this guy. They don't know what this guy is doing. Before, I saw many type of these videos. This guy, first of all, even if he's a Muslim, it is against Islam for you to use a comedy in regard to Islam. Even if you are Muslim. And we heard that this guy is not a Muslim. Nigerians need to step up and see the authority to stop this guy from whatever he was doing. This guy they call Alhaji Musa on comedy, on social media, he always dressed and put the veil like a Muslim and dressed like a Muslim, which they watch a slave queen's ladies doing a lot of stuff. A lot of people think this guy is funny, though they take it as a funny. Even some Muslim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran says, don't use the word of Allah to even make it like a comedy or radical on it. And this guy is doing the same thing. And the people are still following this guy. So Alhaji Musa, if you can, you are watching this video goes directly to you. We are giving you this time for you to stay away from dressing like a Muslim. If you are a Christian, dress like a what? The Christians, and do whatever you want to do. Even if you are a Muslim, you are not supposed to even use that to tarnish the image of Islam. So the scholars, Islamic scholars of Nigeria, the Malams, chiefs, whatever, the opinion leaders, the youth of Nigeria, they have to call him to order. Or the best way, report it to the authority for him to be arrested so that he can stop whatever he was doing. This is not a time of destruction. This is not the time for fight with each other. Muslims and Christians are living in peace in Nigeria. They want to enjoy the peaceful way. It happened a lot in Ghana where some stupid people want to use Islam to tarnish the image of Islam. We attacked them so many times, and now you cannot even hear them on social media anymore. Somebody like Abraham bin Moshe, somebody like Owusu Bempah, and the rest of them. Now, we throw them out of social media. When is the last time people even see them? We took a lot of time to watch, to drag them for people to see how they are. So Nigeria, if you don't step up and start attacking or condemning what this guy is doing by using the what? Authority, law. Get him arrested for him to stop. This guy would tarnish the image of Islam in Nigeria. There are a lot of people who are comedians who are even Muslims, but most of them, they don't know Islamically a lot of things from Quran and Hadith. So they're radical about Islam. But if you could look at, if they know, most of them to watch would even stop what they are doing. So this Al-Hajj Musa, people need to talk to him. Those who knows him to share this video until it get it to what? To his door, inshallah. This guy is not a Muslim, is non-Muslim. Why is it that he using Al-Hajj Musa and dress like a Muslim? When you say Musa, that is Prophet Moses. When you say Al-Hajj, that is somebody who went to Hajj. That is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. And you did not even go to Hajj. You are not a Muslim. You did not accept Islam. And you are not even called Moses or Musa. So why is it that you put like you using this type of name to tarnish the image of Islam? This is not right. There are a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters nowadays on social media who are following this guy. You are even giving this guy money, because this guy make money out of Facebook and YouTube. So the more you watch him, on both sides, on YouTube and Facebook, is making money by tarnishing even the image of your deen. Be wise and stay away and unlike his page. Sometimes we don't even have to blame to non-Muslims who are doing this, because most of the time we, our own Muslims, are the same people who sometimes they are doing it in Nigeria, Ghana, and all over the world, and which is not even good to the Muslim community. Muslims don't have time to use how the pastors are dressing to make it fun. So why is it that you are using Muslims to make us fun? And with the slave queens, these dirty ass girls, slave queens in front of you, thinking a lot of people think this is how the Muslims are. And this is not part of what we are doing. So this guy, Al-Hajj Musa, you need to back off. This guy is not a Muslim, but he has his own name, but he changed the name to Al-Hajj Musa on social media to tarnish the image of Islam. He has his own agenda. We don't know who is behind him. So the Nigerian leaders must step up. Don't use the name of Muslims, radical them, and using it to make money on social media. So Al-Hajj Musa, please make sure you share this video until it gets to the management of Al-Hajj Musa for him to stay away from doing whatever he's doing. And the Nigerians, make sure you share this video to all your scholars in Nigeria, the Muslim scholars, for them to take a step in it and report this guy to the authority and get him arrested for him to stay away from tarnishing the image of Islam. وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نستغفرك واتوب اليك اللهم صل على محمد وعلى اله وسلم. The push-up king. Salam alaikum.
Yo, lovely viewers, I've seen you've all watched the video. Now let me make it very clear that Islam has no specific dressing code, but it has established some rules or some criteria that anybody who wants to dress as a Muslim should follow. Why am I saying that? Look, every society has the way they dress. Every society. That is why today, if you go to different parts of Africa, you will see that Sudan, you see how Sudan they dress? If you see their kandura, Sudan, people from Sudan, if you see their kandura, I will put the picture there. You see, this is how Sudanese they dress. So you see, it looks different from the way the Saudi dress. Even those of us in UAE here, Dubai here, if you see the way an Emirati dress and the way a Saudi man dress, there is a difference. Even their kandura, the way they sew it, there is different. If you go back to a country like Nigeria, you know how they dress. They dress with their agbada like this. You see? This is their dressing code. So you cannot radically read. Even to the extent, even Ghana, we have the way we dress locally, which there is a criteria that Islam has established. I've made a previous video about that. Anybody who dresses like an Arab man, that's an Arab man. It doesn't mean that that is the way Islam is it's a dressing code of Islam. No. Islam has established a criteria that anybody who wants to conform to the Islamic mode of dressing called the hijab, he should follow. One, I told you I've made a video about it. I will mention some of the criteria. One, the dressing should be what? Should not be transparent or translucent. The dressing should not be transparent or translucent. That is one criteria. Two, the dress shouldn't be too much tied to the body. Too much tied to the body. That is what? The second criteria. The third criteria is it shouldn't be too glamorous in order to attract the opposite sex. A woman, like if a woman, she dressed in the way that she attracts, it looks very shiny in order to attract the mind of the opposite sex. Another criteria also, that the dressing shouldn't look like that of the unbelievers. It shouldn't look like that of the non-believers, those who worship associate partners with Allah. That is another criteria. So, and also another criteria is what? A male shouldn't wear that of a female, and a female shouldn't wear that of a male. That is another criteria. So all these 5 criteria, or if maybe 6 criteria, these are the criteria that Islam established that anybody who wants to dress according to what Islam should follow. That is why if you see Sheikh Zakir Naik, Sheikh Ahmed Didat, Sheikh Muhammad Awal of Zaitun Dawa Institute, you see them dressing like this, like what? The West. They dress in what? Coats. They dress in coats. But everybody knows that dressing like in a coat or suit and coat is the dressing of the West. You understand? It's the dressing of the West. But as far as it's conformed to the criteria Islam has established, there's no problem with it. So I'm not saying as far as what he's doing, I'm supporting what he's doing, the comedy is doing, and he's hugging the ladies. No. But the dressing doesn't mean that it's what? It's like it's Islam that put that kind of dress compulsory that any Muslim should dress like that. No. That is how the Arabs dress. So it is the dressing of the Arabs. It's not the dressing of what? Of Islam, but it's the dressing of the Arabs. That is why today, you see Pakistani, you see how they dress? The Pakistan people, Afghanistan people, you see how they dress? If you go to what? Bangladesh, they also have the way they dress. If you go to India, they have the way to dress. The Muslims, why? Because they first consider their culture, then they make sure their traditional dress conform to the Islamic way of dressing. You understand? That is why if you go to other society, like if you go to USA, the Muslims, they dress in their way, the way the society wants them to dress. They dress that way. Even if you go to America, the same thing. If you go to like Japan, all these Muslims, they will have the way they dress, but they still maintain their traditional way of dressing. But they make sure that if it is too tight, they make it they will sew the material in order for it to be well loose. So what this man is doing, I'm not supporting what he's doing, like the comedy is doing, hugging ladies, no. But for you to say that the dressing he's using is used to tarnish the image of Islam, I don't support that idea. He is not doing any harm to Islam, because that dressing is the dressing of the Arabs. Okay, so even I've done a dressing, I've done a video to showcase the dressings of the Arabs, and even I showcased the culture. I told them the culture of the Arabs are nothing closer to what? Islam. They have their culture, and some of their culture can even go against Islam. But it doesn't mean that it's what? It's part of Islam. No. The Arabs, they have their culture. Like the way we Africa, so most of our people have their own culture, but some of their culture goes against Islam, most of their thing. So it is the duty of we, the Muslim, who are part of those culture should sieve and take what is good and what is what bad. That is why if you go to what during the time of Imam Malik, when he consider the culture and the way of living of what the Medina to be part of what the criteria he put down to rule, like to extract rulings. The rulings, because most of the scholars, they have the way they establish rules, like to do fatwa. Like most of the scholars, we have the Quran, the Hadith, the Ijtihad, we have Al-Qiyas, we have the Qiyas, and even the tradition of the Madinat. Imam Malik added it to what? To if you want to make fatwa and realize that he couldn't find it here, he couldn't find the Quran, the Hadith, or all these things, he has added the culture or tradition of what? Of the Madinites, because he believed that Prophet ﷺ has lived there and they have done many things that he has never told them that it's not good. So sometimes if he finds it difficult to get a hadith to support some of his claims, he goes to the tradition of the Madinites. So we know that every culture has a tradition, and some of the traditions goes against what Almighty God wants, what Islam has established. So please, this is not a video to ridicule our brother Khalifa. No, it's a video to just draw his attention that the way the man dressed doesn't mean that he has dressed to tarnish the image of Islam. No, he can be doing everything he wants to do. That is what? His brand. That is brand, but it's not tarnishing the image of Islam. He can never even tarnish the image of Islam. So this is the end of this video. Share and this video for it to reach brother Khalifa. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him for the wonderful work he has been doing for Islam. This is your brother Abdul Malik Muro on the channel Soldiers of Islam Media. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and share the video to your loved ones. Inshallah. Much love. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.